And Nate and I reached out to the governor's office, and we encouraged them to build this facility here in Grand Island for the right reasons that we're talking about, and the governor listened to us. So I appreciate the governor's response and listening to us, and for all the reasons we're giving, that this makes perfect sense to build it right here in Grand Island because it is a gateway for boosting our tourism, and the goal for boosting our tourism, to have good tourism, we have to have all year tourism. We have to support and boost the whole region. We have a lot of things in Western New York that are good for the area, and this will promote Western New York.
A lot of towns and communities would have killed for this, and to have it in Grand Island is a great thing. They're not building many of these, and the fact that they've considered Grand Island talks about who we are and who we are going to be in the future.
Why do you think you picked Grand Island?
It's an undiscovered gem that people are starting to discover. And I think he wants more people to understand that this is such a beautiful place and such a welcoming green place. So I think he picked Grand Island because Grand Island is wonderful. I think when he realized what we have here, he thought this is the spot.
And waterfront.
Yeah.
Any area that has the waterfront that we have, and Grand Island surrounded by water, has potential for economic development, as well as building a place to live for a quality way of life, and bike trails and things like that.
Right.
You got a beautiful state park here, and this all fits in, just fits in.
And Eric, by the way, thank you so much, because Eric helped make the case for Grand Island. And
Yes.
you know, the fact that we have a Chamber of Commerce that's active and led by a real leader who has significant private sector experience, I think it's such an asset to our town.
Yeah, digital kiosking, directional, locational information to local breweries, local businesses, distilleries, all the things that are upstate New York, and then for our piece of it also to guide them some into the island as well. But you're talking about leading edge, really, technology where tourism is going, not where it's been. If you want to be a part of the tourism business, you need to be where this is, and this is a tremendous blessing to have.
Not tacky tourism. It's not the old school tourism. We're talking agritourism and ecotourism. I mean, they're going to have an I Love New York market featuring locally produced goods and commerce. How amazing is that? Stuff that we, right from our area, right from our region, that we can buy at that tourism center. It's going to be a great face to the world about who we are in Western New York and about who New York State is. For us to really be a real tourism region, we need to develop all these areas, and we're right at the gateway, right at the entranceway. So I think it's fantastic.
Well, the other big factor is that we have Canadians. They're coming in, and this is really the access into Buffalo through the Canadians. So you have a pull-off that basically comes in, and this is their first stop to find out what's going on in the region.
Yep.
And so they're trying to catch the traffic coming in for the tourism is heading upstate. This is going to be right there. Right in this
So they're going to build another exit, so you can.
Yeah, this is Elvin.
So
this is where Spasillo is. It's roughly right across the street where they have the staging area.
Oh, all right.
And hopefully, as I understand it, the initial plan is to have a double exit, so you can reach it from both directions.
Exactly.
So you can wrap around and reach it from north or south.
So they're styling it after the region.
Saw that first one downstate they were going to build. That's what started our interest in getting one for Grand Island. But hopefully they'll do the same thing, like Jim said, is model it or use the architecture to somehow reflect the spirit of Grand Island in Western New York. The fact that we're working hard for these things also, for so long, Western New York has been neglected. Like, these things are built downstate. They're built in other regions. The fact that they're investing here now, something that is this big in Western New York, is not just good for Grand Island. I think it's good for the whole region. Wouldn't you agree, sir?
Oh, absolutely. For us to have a strong economy, it can't be just the summer season. It's got to be all year. And we have a lot to showcase, and this visitor center is going to tell that story of everything that's great about this area. So those people that come here won't want to just come for 2 days and go to the falls and leave. That they're going to promote this area because we have a lot of things here that are great to see, and we're going to continue to have them stay longer and come back again.
I love this place. This is going to be a great opportunity for us to showcase it.
This is our home, and it's worth fighting for, and that's what we're doing.